prosecutor Kellyanne Conway is here now. All right, Kellyanne, can we play some sound? We have some African-American women talking about Kamala Harris to one of our correspondents. Let's listen to hear how people on the street, not the polls, tell it.
What do you guys think about Kamala?
It'll be cool.
She's terrible. If she comes into office, it will be done. She doesn't give a because where was she at in these past 4 years and she's vice president? What has she done for us?
She have not
Can
done
you
shit.
say one thing that
I didn't even know she was the vice president.
Can we
That's
say
the
what
truth.
she has done?
Let's go, Trump.
And do you think there's anything that makes Kamala qualified to become the next president?
I don't think anything, because things that made her qualified when she was a prosecutor that had evidence to get people off of death row, she didn't give a about it.
Kellyanne, I'm so confused because you keep seeing these polls that Kamala Harris is doing so well, and then you just go out in the street, you talk to anybody, the African-American community, the people that we talk to, they're not fans. What are we supposed to believe here?
Well, both are true in that she has won back some of those disaffected Democrats that probably were either going to stay on the couch, possibly vote for Trump in the end, but she just got them back. She really hasn't been expanding her base much. If you look at the CBS poll, Trump's up among independents, 41% of Hispanics, and the Ipsos poll says 21% of African Americans. You just talked to a few of them there. Jesse, I think it's a short-term benefit for Kamala Harris to be undefined and a long-term risk, because Trump's pounding her, yes, through his and J.D. Vance's schedule, talk about the economy, crime, the wars, certainly the border, but they're also, his super PAC is spending $100 million on Kamala Harris, in her own words. Not the gaffing and the laughing, but it's when she finishes her sentences, she becomes really scary as our potential commander-in-chief and president. If you don't believe us, believe her, and they're showing her in her own words. You want Trump 2019, when we have wage growth, low in inflation, low interest rates, energy independence, or do you want Kamala 2019, Medicare for all, no fracking, reimagining public safety? That's really the binary choice here. Last point, 2016, I coined the phrase the hidden undercover Trump voter. To international ridicule, oh, on election day, Kellyanne, they'll still be hidden, ha, ha, ha. Guess what? They were real. They weren't embarrassed to say they were voting for Trump. They just don't want every night to feel like Thanksgiving with the in-laws. They want a little peace in their lives. So,
like me at my house.
There you go, with your mom, and
right.
We love you, Jesse's mom.
Yes, we love Mom.
And we're trying to convert you. However, it's a true thing. You're not going to find a single hidden Kamala Harris voter in this country. They're all out and about. They're happy to tell you. We see in our own polling now, a lot of liberal women picking up the phone now, want to participate. They really didn't want you before. And so it's all these people who the Democrats think don't look like Trump voters, because of all the hate toward Donald Trump and the obsession with Donald Trump. Trump derangement syndrome is real, Jesse. Starts at stage 5. It affects your nervous system, your sense of humor, all of your bodily functions.
It actually
Guess
turns
what?
your sense of humor off.
Completely. But if they had spent an iota, I mean a scintilla of the time that they spent on obsessing over Donald Trump, learning something about his voters like you and Johnny do every day, it might be a different dynamic, but instead they call them names. They're not interested in learning what motivates them to support Donald Trump.
And Kellyanne, if they're so focused on Trump, they're not focused on the vote.
On us. That's it.
That's all they think about.
There's an old saying.
You look at the last, or you want to tell me what the old saying?
Sure, because I'm old. The old saying is that big people talk about big ideas and small people talk about other people. And that's what we have. But you're right.
Are you saying I gossip too much?
No, not at all. I think it's all out and about. But you're right. If they're talking about Donald Trump, they're not talking about their own policy prescriptions.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.